You are listening to the Maple Footy Podcast, the unofficial football podcast of the North. I'm your host, Sam Little. Find me on socials at SamLittle44 and the podcast at Maple Footy Pod. And now there's nothing left to say except for sit back, enjoy, and welcome to the show.
Hello, and welcome to the Maple Footy Podcast. And today we have another special guest on the podcast, and I couldn't think of a better way to celebrate 100 episodes. Yes, 100. Pretty crazy. But I couldn't think of a better way to celebrate it than having on one of Forge FC's most important and best players this past season. I'm very excited for you to hear a conversation. For circumstances out of both of our control, our time was a little bit short, so I do hope that you still enjoy a little bit of a shorter interview, but nonetheless, I think we had a great conversation. So what do you say? We give her a play. Here is my interview with Forge FC's own Hoce Massunda. Hello, and welcome back to the Maple Footy Podcast. And it's an exciting one today because sitting with me is one of Forge's most exciting young players. He rose through the ranks with Sigma FC and back in April made his debut for Forge. Since then, he really hasn't looked back. He's been one of the best young players in the CPL this season. His name is Hoce Massunda. So, Hoce, thank you for staying with me today.
Thank you for having me. Thank you for having me.
Thanks, Jose. And I just want to start, as I do with a lot of these, at the beginning for yourself. What really stood out to you about soccer made you want to pursue the sport?
I would say my family,
Hmm.
because I think literally everyone in my family plays soccer. So, and the people I grew up around, just everyone plays soccer. So it kind of rubbed off on me, and I just been playing soccer since young. So yeah.
Nice, nice. And what point did you kind of realize, yeah, I'm quite good at this. Maybe I can start pursuing this at at a higher level.
Um, I think like when I was like around like the age of like I would say 7 or something like that.
Okay.
Like I was always playing years up.
Hmm.
So when I was playing with my age, it was pretty easy. So my parents thought, okay, we have another good child, I guess, because my brothers were good too. So
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, so I guess from 7, I guess I would say.
That's awesome. That's awesome. And of course, I'd like to kind of chat with you a little bit about the CPL itself. Being for kind of young Canadian players like yourself, getting a chance to develop at a pro level in a pro environment. What's it like getting to play at such a high level, kind of in your own backyard?
Um, yeah, it's a crazy experience. Like obviously, I didn't like last year. I didn't think this year I'd be popping off like this. So
Yeah.
like I'm grateful for that. So I don't know. I just feel like it's great for the youth around this area because like soccer in like the GTA is not as big as, other sports. So I'm happy
Yeah.
that the CPL, is a thing.
Mhm.
So yeah, I think it's good for the youth, I would say.
Awesome. And kind of touching on that, my next question was actually, you obviously looked up to players when you were growing up. What does it kind of mean to you now when you're kind of playing for Forge and in the stands? There could be kids watching you going, okay, so like this is possible. This is a possibility for myself.
Oh yeah, no, it feels amazing because every time the kids come up to me, I always try to make time with them, talk with them,
Awesome.
pictures, sign autographs. I never try to avoid them because like I was one of those kids like I used to go to a game and I always wanted to take pictures with the superstars, I'd say.
Yeah.
And yeah, like I just feel like it's important to like connect with them,
Awesome.
you know?
Awesome. Yeah, no, absolutely. That's awesome. And I want to kind of talk a little bit about your debut match. Can you just kind of go through the emotions and all the pride and feelings that you were kind of feeling that day when you made your debut for Forge against Pacific back in April?
Uh, Making my debut, yeah, it was fun. I'm not gonna lie, because I was playing with Kato. Like me and Kato made our debut at the same time,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
we were talking about it in the hotel earlier because we're roommates. We were talking about it how we're like, oh, we might get a chance today, and then we didn't know both of us were gonna come on,
yeah.
so it's kind of like an exciting moment. And yeah, yeah, I just appreciate Bobby for putting us both on at the same time, I guess.
That's awesome. That's really cool that you also get to do it like with
Yeah,
with your
yeah,
roommate too, right?
yeah.
That's pretty cool. And of course, your first two kind of appearances were actually away. Was it kind of different to finally get to step on the pitch in Hamilton the first time you did?
Uh, I think the first time I played in Hamilton, I started against Calvary, I think.
I
So
think
yeah,
so.
it was a big game when I got there. I think Zane Bruno told me, "Oh, you're starting," and I couldn't believe it.
Yeah.
So and then after, yeah, like it was nerve-wracking, I would say. It was
Hmm.
nerve-wracking for sure because I didn't want to mess up and I didn't want to be out of place.
Hmm.
So yeah, I was really locked in, I guess, before the game.
Awesome, awesome. And how do you kind of deal with those like jitters? Is it kind of just once you kind of like get the game going, you kind of get into your state of mind and whatnot, and you kind of just settle into it per se?
That was early on this season. Now, I just play. Like
Yeah.
I don't get nervous like that anymore. But like before, obviously I did. But now I guess like since I've been playing so much, then yeah, I just go on and play.
Awesome, awesome. And speaking of kind of playing and whatnot, you've enjoyed quite the impressive debut season. 4 goals and 6 assists in all competitions so far. A goal of the month most recently as well. Multiple performance of the matches, and 3 times you've been included in the team of the week for the CPL. What does all that mean to you in your debut season?
Oh yeah, I didn't know this will all happen. I started the year, I just wanted to make my debut and just call it the day. But
Yeah,
yeah, but I just can't believe all this is happening. Like being one of the top U21 players, like. I just didn't know all this would happen in my first season. I thought I'd have to like get in the groove,
yeah.
but I guess I don't know. I guess
It
not.
came to you. It came to you, and
Yeah,
you've shown how talented you are and how crucial you've been to your team, right?
yeah.
Awesome. And with that being said, what does it mean that the manager and the coaching staff and whatnot have really put faith into you on a number of times this season? How important is that support from them as well?
Oh yeah, it's very important because like playing with playing with coaches that trust you, it just gives you confidence for yourself, you know?
Yeah,
Because it they just trust you with anything you do. So like I feel like I could play my own game and do whatever I want on the pitch, you know?
awesome.
So yeah, I'm just thankful that they all trust me, I guess I could say.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, that's awesome. That's awesome. And to follow up on that, kind of roles reversed here. How rewarding is it for you to get to reward their confidence with the amazing performances that you've been putting out?
Yeah, I think like playing with a team like this, like it's almost easy to say I to stand out. Like everyone's playing good. Like
Hmm.
playing with the best players in the league, like I feel like you can't do bad almost because like, everyone is so good beside you that
Yeah,
it'll make you a better player.
yeah.
So
Everyone at Forge kind of raising each other up.
yeah.
Awesome, awesome. And of course, your head coach Bobby Simeonis described you as a difference maker, a player who's bold and doesn't care what's in front of you. What does hearing your coach say something about that do for your confidence as you're getting all these games in?
Yeah, when he said that, yeah, I was like happy I'd say, and
Hmm.
I feel like it gives me like more confidence on the pitch because like now that I know that he trusts me so much, I could just play freely and
Hmm.
like not care, you know?
Yeah,
So yeah, it's good for him to say it out loud so like everyone can
yeah.
hear. Yeah.
Almost like a reassuring thing
Yeah, yeah,
publicly, right?
yeah.
Awesome. And I myself also think that you have really been a difference maker for Forge. You've shown up in a lot of big moments. That goal against Pacific comes to mind. That great goal against Ottawa comes to mind. Have you always been one that kind of thrives in those big moment scenarios?
I was I'd say kinda.
Hmm.
Cause like before I used to be like a huge playmaker. Like I was never like really a big scorer.
Yeah,
But like yeah, but now that I'm scoring in big games, I feel like, like God's letting me shine, I guess I'd
yeah.
say. So
Awesome.
yeah.
Awesome. And you still, to your credit, you also are still quite the playmaker. I mean, 6 assists as well kind of speaks to the fact that you're
Yeah.
quite the playmaker as well.
Yeah.
And I got a couple fun ones to kind of break it up here just for you. I've done this one with all of your teammates in the past.
Mhm.
Uh, what is your favorite song to go to get you hyped up before a game?
Uh, I don't say I'd have a favorite song, but like
Mhm.
I'd have artists I listen to before games.
Okay.
Like I don't know, you want me to name the artist or do you want me to
Yeah,
like
no, sure. Yeah, for sure. 100%.
I have like two that I listen to like almost every game. I would say Young Boy, NBA Young Boy and Gunna.
Oh,
Yeah.
Gunna. Yeah, yeah. I don't know Youngboy. I will say that.
Yeah.
I've heard of Gunna though.
Yeah.
That's awesome. And another one here for you. What's your favorite goal you scored this season? I feel like you've had quite the lot to choose from. Of course, your first goal against Pacific, and then you got a big one against the Wanderers. That crucial strike against Ottawa, or most recently, your goal of the month against Pacific.
My favorite goal is definitely the Pacific one, but I think the most important goal is definitely against Ottawa.
100%.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You also seem to really have a lot of success against Pacific, huh? Debut, couple goals. You
Yeah.
you really like playing against Pacific, I think.
Yeah.
Back into some proper ones here. Forge have, of course, enjoyed quite the season so far. What has been your Forge standout moment to date?
Um, I feel like as a team or
Yeah, you can. I have one for team and one for both, so you can do uh, either one.
as a team, I think the biggest achievement we had it was this season was against Ottawa, I'd say.
Yeah.
'Cause like us beating Ottawa, it's just like because I don't know, I don't know how to explain it, but like it was just such a rivalry game, like
Hmm.
playing against them. It was just so much tension. Like
Yeah.
they were saying how they were the best team. And then we ended up proving them wrong, I guess. And
Yeah.
I would say, yeah, but like I feel like the win against Ottawa was really big for us.
Yeah. And crucial too, right? Because
Yeah,
both of you guys are really battling out for first and second as well.
yeah,
Awesome.
100%. Yeah.
And then for yourself as well now personally, what's been your favorite Jose Massunda moment this season?
Um, I feel like the game against, I'd say Halifax home when I scored and assisted.
Yeah. That
That
was a
was
great game.
that was also a big game because Halifax were is also a big team, especially because we tied to them at home or
Mhm.
like away. We tied them away, and
Yeah,
then
yeah.
came here, and then I had a good game, I'd say. So
100% you
yeah,
did.
yeah, I think the Halifax game.
Awesome. And it is, of course, a long season, mixed with a lot of travel. How do you kind of stay motivated to keep yourself pushing for the goals that you and the team set at the start of this season?
For me, it's easy to be motivated because like I just love the game, so I'm always happy to travel with the team, especially because like this is my first year actually traveling place to place.
Yeah,
Was never really a travel guy before this. So yeah, all this is new. I like going to different places, you know.
yeah.
So yeah, I'd say it's easy for me at least. But yeah, as a team, I don't know.
Awesome.
Like these guys have been doing it for years, so I don't know.
True.
I'm motivated. Yeah,
True. Yeah, the boys got to know how to stay motivated, right? I mean,
yeah,
four titles,
yeah.
two
So
regular
clearly
seasons.
something's right.
Yeah,
So
they're doing something right, you
yeah.
know? And speaking of travel as well, you've gotten to play in a lot of stadiums. We'll exclude Hamilton. What's been your favorite place to play at this season? Maybe atmosphere played a part, or maybe just you really like the pitch. Just
In all competitions,
yeah, yeah.
I'd say I would say either the Montreal or Vancouver Whitecaps.
Awesome.
Because they're both very nice fields and like the atmosphere was very nice. So yeah, probably one of them.
Sick, sick. And we're of course coming up on the end of the season, which means playoffs for Forge. How excited are you to get involved in your first postseason with the club?
Yeah, I tell the guys all the time, especially like recently, I've been telling them like I need at least one trophy for my first year.
Nice.
So obviously Saturday is a game we're looking forward to first before playoffs. So
Mhm.
Saturday's a huge game. And then for playoffs, I really want to win playoffs because like the post game we have like we celebrate and stuff, and it's just nice seeing the team vibe up, I'd say.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm looking forward to playoffs.
That's awesome. And just one final one for you here. I end all of them all the interviews with your fellow teammates with this one. With something that you like the Forge faithful to know about you.
Yeah, like when I go on the pitch, I give it my all for sure. So like, especially playing at home,
Hmm.
like playing with the Forge fans behind you, they're like a 12th man. They push you very hard. So yeah, I feel like they motivate us hella hard. So
Hmm.
it's just yeah, I feel like I give it my all on the
Awesome.
pitch when I go on.
That's awesome. And that's all you can ask for as a fan, right? You want your players to be giving their all on the pitch. So Jose, thank you so much for sitting with me today. Thank you for putting aside the time. And genuinely, all the best for yourself with the remainder of the regular season and the postseason as well. I'll be cheering you on and watching you continue growing the CPL. So, Jose, thank you so
Thank
much.
thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
Thank you. So that does wrap up our interview with Jose. I do hope that you enjoyed. I want to give another thank you to Jose for sitting down and doing that, and for Forge for allowing me to do the interview. I really enjoy doing it. All the best to Forge in this off season. This will be going up the day before, well, not off season, sorry, I should say the playoffs. It will be going up the day before their semi against Atletico Ottawa. So time will tell how they do there. But regardless, hopefully Jose and Forge have a good game and a fun little playoff run, if you will. But yes, thank you for listening. If you enjoyed this interview and want to hear me interview other players, I have on YouTube, if you're listening, I have a entire playlist of interviews that I have done with some of the Forge players. If you are listening on other podcasting platforms, you're just gonna have to search for them. They did, the podcasting platforms don't allow me to make up like playlists, which should definitely be a feature, but whatever. But anyways, thank you so much for listening. More CPL content will be coming out this week as the playoffs continue. I do hope that you enjoyed this one, and until next time, cheers, everyone.
And that was your Maple Footy podcast. Thank you so much for listening. Check my socials for any and all future updates. Remember to support Canadian football, be kind, and until next time, live, laugh, little.